We prepare the nail, pushing the cuticle back, taking the shine away from the nail, and cleaning it up with a solution. We're going to start applying the tips. I use French and natural. We cut the tips and we apply primer. Now I'm going to start with the form curve. I'm going to apply a pearl and brush it down. Make sure there's no bubbles. If you have any, just pop it off like this. And I'm going to apply a few pearls. If your brush is bigger, the number 6 or number 8 or 12, you're probably just going to need one pearl. It depends on how long the nail is going to be. And I'm going to place the form from cuticle to free edge as you see now. And when it's still wet, I'm going to clean the excess that came out. And you're going to hold it for a few seconds. These two nails, I made them with curve form. Now I'm going to use the straight one. See the difference? This is the mix and match extra long straight. And again, I'm going to apply the pearl inside. I'm going to try to get in the corners. It's very important. Now again, from cuticle to free edge, and clean when it's still wet. You're gonna hold it about 30 to 60 seconds. It depends hot or how cold is where you're working at. If any excess comes out, please just clean it up when still wet. The acrylic cannot touch the cuticle area, cannot touch the skin. If that happens, it's gonna lift, so make sure nothing is on the skin. And now I'm gonna use pronail form, which is our first form. It's smaller and it has the structure of a tip, so it's really easy to use, especially for beginners. Again, apply the pearl and brush it down. Cuticle to free edge and clean. I'd rather for you to place a little more acrylic than less, because I don't want big holes inside. So that's the way to do it. When you just start, please just apply a little more acrylic. I rather to clean than to be a hole in it. Now we're going to start removing the forms. You can wait about 3 minutes. If you're doing both hands, by the time you're done with the second hand, you can remove the first one. Now we do some filing on the free edge, just to smooth it out. You can file around the cuticle area just to seal it. You can do it by hand or you can do it with your drill. Now this is the way it looks. I want you to see the difference between curve and straight. This we use the curve form, as you can see, and this one we use the straight one. Because the forms are long doesn't mean you can do shorter nails. Of course you can. It gives you the structure. You see the difference between the straight and the curve? Now I'm just applying a little cuticle oil. And this is how it looks, the pronail one. It's not too curved, it's not too straight, it's just in the middle. And it has a tip form.